Pameran Antarabangsa Maritim dan Aeroangkasa 519 akan kembali semula menemui anda di Pulau Legenda, Pulau Langkawi pada 26.
Today, Lima has gained prominence as the leading maritime and aerospace exhibition in the Asia-Pacific region. I would like to congratulate the Ministry of Defence, the Ministry of Transport, and EN Projects Sdn Bhd as the organizer of Lima 19 for making it an event worthy of international attention. I was informed that Lima 19 will be hosting business delegations from 31 nations and a total of 390 defense and commercial companies. 195 international businesses will be displaying their products and services throughout the 5 days of Lima 19. Some 42,000 trade visitors are expected to converge at Lima 19, not only to see the latest products and the services offered by the exhibitors, but also to explore business potential, particularly with the Malaysian-based companies. Lima 19 comprises 60% defense and 40% commercial contents. In this regard, MINDEF and MOT, Ministry of Transport, are being supported by the Ministry of International Trade and Industry, or MITI, and its agencies in organizing industry seminars, business meetings, and talks to promote business engagement and to highlight government initiatives on industry development and trade facilitation. I would like to express my gratitude to the Malaysian Armed Forces, MITI, through National Aerospace Industry Coordinating Office, the Malaysian External Trade Development Corporation, or Mahathir, and the Malaysian Investment Development Authority, or MIDA, the Ministry of Home Affairs, and the Ministry of Finance for their support and contribution towards Lima 19. I'm happy to note that the more than 119,000 square meters of indoor and outdoor exhibition space at the MIEC and Resorts World Langkawi are fully taken up by local and international exhibitors. Lima 19 is hosting more than 300 defense and security delegations, 98 aircrafts, 43 warships and maritime assets, as well as 400 local and foreign journalists. Ladies and gentlemen, expenditures on both defense and commercial sectors are expected to increase based on the rising demands for security, defense, and commercial needs. In 2018, the defense expenditures for Southeast Asia were estimated to be more than $35 billion. As for the commercial sectors, the expansion of low-cost carrier businesses in Southeast Asia had accelerated the activities for aerospace manufacturing, MRO, or maintenance, repair and overhaul, and training and travel and tourism industries. The original equipment manufacturers, or OEM, are forecasting that by 2037, more than 4,200 new aircrafts valued at $650 billion will be delivered to this region. Under the 2019 budget, Malaysia has allocated a total of 5.9 billion ringgit for the security sector, which covers defense, public order, and enforcement. The investment in the security sector will involve equipping the armed forces with state-of-the-art technologies and weaponries. Modern security threats require Malaysia and other countries to continue to upgrade and modernize their strategic assets. Ladies and gentlemen, we plan to make Malaysia the leading aerospace nation in the Southeast Asia and an integral part of the global market. This is spelled out under the Malaysia Aerospace Industry Blueprint for 2030. To achieve it, MITI, through the National Aerospace Industry Coordinating Office, has implemented various aerospace industry development initiatives covering industry facilitation, local supply chain development, competency development, research and technology, international collaboration, and human capital development. As of today, 19 key initiatives of the blueprint are being implemented by the National Aerospace Industry Coordinating Office. In 2018, the Malaysian aerospace industry saw positive development, particularly in the aerospace manufacturing and MRO business. The industry secured ringgit 14.4 billion revenue with 24,500 highly skilled workers serving the industry. The aerospace manufacturing sector continues to lead the industry with 48% market share, while MRO captured 46% of it. In the global arena, Malaysia is known for its quality aerospace products produced for global aerospace leaders such as Airbus, Boeing, Rolls-Royce, Safran, Honeywell, and Thales. Aerospace parts and components produced in Malaysia include fan cowl by Composites Technology Research Malaysia, or CTRM, aircraft doors by Spirit Aerosystems, fan casing for by UMW Aerospace, carbon brakes by Safran Landing System, avionics system by Honeywell Aerospace Avionics, and aileron by Aerospace Composites Malaysia. Some of these products are being showcased throughout Lima 19 to highlight Malaysia's capabilities in producing world-class aerospace products. Lima 19 should serve as a place for global players to search for local suppliers involved in the export of aerospace products. Last year, the total export of aircraft and associated equipment and parts was valued at 4.48 billion ringgit, an increase of 20.7% compared with 2017. Export destination included the United States of America, Singapore, United Kingdom, China, and France. Trade missions conducted by the Malaysian External Trade Development Corporation, or MATRADE, is the main platform to promote Malaysia-based suppliers to global players. It is forecast that our aerospace industry will continue to expand at as 11 new aerospace investment projects worth 860.3 million ringgit were approved in 2018 and expected to generate more than 1,500 employment opportunities. The Malaysian Investment Development Authority, or MIDA, will continue to play a critical role in attracting more aerospace investments to Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, the shipbuilding and ship repair, or SBSR, in Malaysia is a subset to the marine industry. The industry is currently employing over 15,000 people. Last year, the SBSR industry recorded an export value of 1.29 billion ringgit, an increase of 20.3% compared with 2017. Our main exports under this sector are ships, boats, and floating structures, which included, among others, light vessels, dredgers, floating docks, and cargo ships. These products are exported to various destinations, namely Thailand, Australia, Nigeria, USA, and Indonesia. Apart from shipbuilding and repair activities, Malaysia is also known for training and education services. In expanding the SBSR business, Malaysia shall look at other opportunities in the industry, particularly ship dredging, parts and components manufacturing, systems integration, and other marine equipment production. Ladies and gentlemen, as a business-friendly nation, Malaysia welcomes business delegations to explore opportunities to collaborate with Malaysian companies. The government will continue to facilitate investment projects and business partnerships, as well as providing business platforms for the aerospace and maritime industries. The Ministry of Defence Malaysia is in the midst of preparing its first ever Defence White Paper. It is aimed at informing the public on its priorities and future plans to bolster defence and security of the country. It sets out the government's expectations for defence in the coming decades. The White Paper reflects the government's commitment to a more regular cycle of defence policy updates. The Defence White Paper is a significant contribution to the Malaysian defence landscape for several reasons. It represents a strategic outlook of defence. The paper is also a preview of the core elements of the country's defence strategy, which listed the strategic interests of national defence and security, the framework within which defence and security issues exist, the various tools and approaches used to bridge many interests, as well as conceptualizing the ideal roles of the military as well as the various government agencies. As a comprehensive, responsible, long-term plan for Malaysia's defence, the paper reiterates the need to develop an indigenous knowledge, research and technology-based defence industry to support the Malaysian Armed Forces. The objective of achieving this vision is driven by key defence policy attributes, namely to develop and enhance the local defence industrial capabilities, to achieve self-reliance in defence technology, and to prepare for the global competition in selected niche areas strategy. Therefore, the introduction of Defence White Paper is indeed timely. Lima that re-emphasizes the contribution of the defense industry to socio-economic development of the country. As a spin-off to the other sectors of the economy, a strong and credible defense industry further reinforces the two main pillars of national security: economic well-being and political stability. We will continue to encourage local defense firms to collaborate strategically and manufacture hardware locally. This principle will continue to be the focal point of our deliberations in this edition of Lima. Events like Lima should also remind everyone that the defense industry too answers to a higher calling of national agenda. Let me once again thank everyone for joining us in Langkawi for this edition of Lima. Some are familiar faces, as they are repeat and regular participants of the earlier editions of Lima, and thank you for being loyal. But for those who are here for the first time, please avail yourself of the hospitality of our island. I am sure you will find your stay memorable, and like the others before you, I am sure this visit will be the first of many. On that note, it gives me great pleasure to announce the 15th Langkawi International Maritime and Aerospace Exhibition officially open. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad.